Look at this, we're hat free.
It's a hat-free day in the Caldwell car.
The hat, the sun is bright.
I thought it was Star Wars. It's good. I love this. Awesome, we're gonna totally get that for 20% off. We woke up this morning and we didn't really have a plan for where we were going to go thrifting. And I looked outside and I was like, it is nice out. Let's go to the Oregon coast.
So we're headed to the coast. We're on our way to Lincoln City, but first on the way is McMinnville. So we're at the McMinnville Goodwill.
It's a really good Goodwill. So I'm excited to get inside and see what we can find. So the half off color today is yellow. So we're looking for yellow tags. Not a lot of furniture today. It's kind of cleared out.
Pretty empty, yeah.
But hopefully the shelves have good stuff. Nice studio pottery mug, $2.99. Artist signed with an R. That's a pretty nice one. I might look and see if there's any more of these around. Might have come in a set. We found one of these before. It's actually missing what it would sit in down here. So it's a warmer pot, $19.99, but it's missing the bottom. It could be here somewhere. This is interesting. Look at that, weird effect. Nice. $3.99 red, so they are not half off. $8 for the pair. This is kind of pretty, $4.99. It's kind of wearing off on the bottom a little bit. Yeah, and the handle too. It's kind of pretty though, a little too worn. That's funny, there's a surfing song right now.
I know.
As I found a surfing item.
Surfing USA.
Yeah. Okay, I decided I'm actually going to put this back, but I am going to get the candle holders. Not much in there, but you always got to stop in because you never know when you're going to walk in and just score the mother load. We just got the 2 candle holders, and then I got this black and cream striped shirt. I'm going to look like the Hamburglar.
Over here.
Get back those burgers!
Bye-bye.
Hey, ref, I'm gonna complain to you. I'm gonna yell at you, ref, about the bad calls.
I think it's going to be cute though, styled up with a white t-shirt underneath and maybe like a chunky brass brutalist necklace and a pair of jeans.
It'll look good. I think you can dress it up or dress it down.
Yes, I like that.
You like my
I love
fashion
clothes.
take? You like my women's fashion take?
Are you my new stylist?
I wear like a black shirt and a baseball hat every day.
You do, but you have really good taste when you try. I think we've gotten so busy, we've both gotten kind of lazy with our fashion lately. And I kind of am feeling inspired right now to get a little bit more back into it. I think I've just been in the grind, and when you're in the grind, you don't have time to think about those things. Kind of like Steve Jobs. That's why he wore that black turtleneck every day, so he could save all of his energy. Not saying we're Steve Jobs. I'm just saying I haven't had a lot of focus on my own fashion lately. And I'm kind of excited because I'm feeling inspired to get back into it and get back to my roots. Is this Star Wars? Oh, it's the Space Needle. I thought it was Star Wars. We've been up there. Remember how scary that was?
It's space related.
Terrifying.
You ready to go up? Bucket list happening right now. Oh my God. Okay, that was the most terrifying thing I've ever done, but worth it for the views.
This is kind of cool too. I'm very excited and hopeful for this Goodwill experience.
Somebody scribble over someone's signature?
They sure did. I'm on the fence on it. Okay, we're gonna put it back. I'm leaning towards no, but I'll keep thinking on it. If it's still in my head when we're done shopping here, that's the sign to come back and get it. Sometimes I put things in my cart just in case, but I'm living on the edge today. It's good. $6.99, a nice little honey pot. Doesn't have the honey dipper, but I've got extras back at the studio. I like the color on it. I love this. Not so much that one, but I'm loving this. $6.99 yellow, and yellow is our color off. So this is half price. Ooh, that's exciting. I like this little set of dishes. They're stamped Italy and they're half off, so they're only $2.50, and there's 5 of them. I like them. Let's get those. And then I'm very, very excited about this ceramic bowl that has a brass base, and it's very similar to one that I found that actually had a solid stamped sterling silver base. And this one's $12.99. This is kind of cute. 3/4 of a cup, $2.99. It's quite a lot of crazing on it.
There's a matching salt and pepper shaker.
Oh my gosh, I was just thinking in my head, I wonder if there's more that matches it. Oh, these are in pretty rough shape. Oh no, that's a hair. Gross. But it's a hair, not a crack. Oh, I'm kind of loving this. Do you see any more that match it?
No.
Oh, those are great. I see a little sticker on the bottom that looks like an old made in Japan sticker, but I'm not positive. They're $3.99 as is, set of 2, probably because one's missing the bottom. We're gonna go for it. Okay, now we are just down the road at one of our favorite antique stores on probably the entire Oregon coast, Little Antique Mall.
It's not that little.
It's called Little Antique Mall, but it's not little. It's big. Wow, I've never seen an entire filigree tray. It's $125. It's got some kind of a signature, but I don't know if that's on a coin or if that's the actual brand name. A lot of the times this filigree is Russian filigree. That's what this says. Okay, this tag says Persian filigree. Beautiful.
So that's a brand name.
The set of $299. Any more information on where it's from? It says Ottoman-like.
This brand name like. So these aren't even actually that. So this must be well known.
Well, now we know. If you ever see this out thrifting, pick it up.
You know what? I actually think $4.95 for that table is a pretty good deal.
I don't disagree for how fantastic it is. What I love about it is that it would work in a rustic home, it would work in a modern home, it would work in our home.
It's very versatile.
I actually love our coffee table still.
So do I. I'm not over it.
$45 is not a bad price. These usually sell for around
Everything is
100.
20% off. Oh wait.
No way.
Dealer number 8 is 20% off except red sale tagged items.
This isn't red sale. We're getting it.
Is that dealer 8?
It's dealer 8. Awesome. We're gonna totally get that for 20% off. I just noticed the chair as we were walking away. It's a pretty nice one. Oh my gosh, it's only $80 too. It's $100, but it's 20% off. We're also gonna get this little stand with the marble top. It's only $49 and it's 30% off. We're dropping off our first load at the front. We didn't even know we were here for Antique Week.
It looks like every dealer has a sale, so this might rack up.
I'm so glad we came today. That is beautiful. 1987. It's actually not Art Nouveau. Or is it? And they just put that backing in it. Now we need to know. Yeah. There it is. You knew there had to be one.
So someone tried to peel this. This never had the old version on it.
Oh, they peeled.
They would
it
have
to try
known
to check
because
and
you can see down here like a black V looking shape, which is the old cover bleeding through. So they would have known before they would have went through this.
We started off really good there. That first row had me thinking we were going to be having a backseat down day, filling up the car immediately. Not the case. Still super happy with our finds though. So what we ended up buying was the beautiful Victorian stand with the marble top. And then we also got the two-toned wine rack. A lot of people don't need an entire wine cellar. They just need those few bottles that they have out on their counter or maybe in their pantry. And you might as well make it look pretty by having something like that to display it on. We got the teak serving platter.
Yeah, it was like wavy.
I think it'll look really cool when you actually put
It's wavy.
your little snacks in there. So we love pulling out that kind of stuff for when we entertain. I'm gonna get that oiled up. I'll show you at the end of the video. For those of you who don't know my secret trick to making vintage wood look brand new and amazing, I will show you that at the end of the video.
When you walk in the house, you can just be like,
How much?
10 bucks.
10 bucks? These pedestals are pretty sweet. Very, I don't know, 80s, early 90s. $24.99.
Kind of got water damage or something down.
Oh yeah, it's peeling up. Yeah, in the right space, this could be kind of fun, huh?
Yeah, and it's another 48 piece.
Awesome, perfectly tight corners, nice solid wood frame, $4.99. I have so many art pieces I need to get framed, so I'm working on getting some frames I don't have to refinish.
Am I gonna see one of these
So soon, 2 weeks, you're gonna get a snuggle
Am I gonna do
in.
this? Hello, buddy.
We're so excited. Our trip coming up. $6.99. Why is the signature marked off again? Second one today. I do think I can get all these scratches
Is there
off.
like some sort of like potter's feud going on the Oregon coast for scratching out someone else's
I
name?
doubt it. I doubt it. It's $7, but I kind of want to get it just to show everybody how I can
that'll
clean
buff
this
off.
up. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna get it so that I can show you how I clean pottery up when it's scuffed like that. I like this one. Kind of Castle Core vibes. $4.99, and it says BURGESS on the bottom. $4.99. Let's get that. Ironwood dolphin, an ironwood quail, roadrunner, eagle. Yeah, probably not a roadrunner. I'm thinking an eagle.
I think
It's
it's
got
like
an
a
eagle
dove.
face. No, he's too intense for a dove.
Oh, it's got a
Broken beak. Getting the vintage ceramic lamp and 3 white cotton tops for the Australia trip. Oh, this one's linen. And I just found a denim dress, which will be great for layering. I'm trying to go with mix and match neutrals. We are back from the Oregon coast and we had a really fun day. It was beautiful weather. In Oregon in February, if you have a nice sunny day, that is when you jump in your car, you call in sick, or you take your job with you and you go to the coast because it's beautiful.
Yeah, you got to take advantage of a sunny February day here. They don't come often, and they don't come often on the coast, that's for sure.
Yeah, so we had a really good day. We found some great stuff. I'm kind of excited to go over it with you because everything matches perfectly. And that's one of my favorite things. When I get home, we pull everything out of the car and I see it all together and I'm like, that's why I bought that stuff. It all goes. Even the clothes matches the home decor. But before I start showing you all the vintage items, Jesse has a story to tell you.
Well, you were in India playing around, having a great time with tigers and stuff, left me here and the boys, and we had to fend for ourselves. We did pretty good though. Okay, it's Saturday morning. A video just came out yesterday. We talked about the Luna chair ottoman that was brown that wouldn't match our black Luna chair. We have been looking for an ottoman for our Luna chair for many years now. It's unfortunate that our Luna chair is not brown, it is black, because there's an ottoman for it right there. Is our room dim enough that it just look
You know
like
what?
that?
It could. Or could we dye this black? Can you dye brown leather black?
Everyone's commenting, you can dye leather. We talked about it in the video if it was possible, and everyone's mentioning, you should go back and get it. You can dye leather. So, it's Saturday morning, it's early. Laura's still in India. Might as well go back to Curiosities, see if it's there, and get a project going this week. Okay, so we're about to pull up here to Curiosities. It's about 10:30. Store opened 30 minutes ago at 10. But it is worth noting that we also filmed that video about a week ago. We're hoping that nobody has come in here in the last week or the first 30 minutes this morning. I'm specifically looking for a brown Luna chair ottoman. Let's go in and find out. Still here. I forgot what the price was. It's $2.95. We're gonna roll the dice on and we're gonna see if we can dye this brown black. Okay, so I decided to shop around a little bit more and I did stumble across this agate pass set for $60, which is 2 coffee mugs, a couple saucers, 3 plates, 2 bowls. It's actually a really good price for that set, especially because we already have a collection going. So this could just add into our current collection. And we're gonna try to dye it black so it can match the chair that we have.
It's black.
I think it's black.
It looks black to me. I can't believe it.
Yeah, that was pretty easy actually. I used this Fortivo black leather balm. This I got off Amazon. You'll be able to find this in our Amazon store. A link to that is in the video description. Also, you go to our website, leftcoastrevivals.com, and get to our Amazon store from there. I also pre-cleaned this with another product I really love, this tub of towels.
You just like it because it's Tub-O towels.
Tub-O towels. It's actually really handy. It's a good heavy duty cleaning wipe. The wipes are lint free, so you can wipe things down and there's no lint left behind. I use these for everything. I clean the inside of my car with it and all that stuff. It's good to have this on hand. And it looks black to me. It's kind of hard. It's like it was dark brown, and while you're doing it, it just turns black. And then you're like, did I do it?
It absorbed into it.
Yeah. So we got to let this wait for 4 hours for it to kind of dry and stuff. And then we'll put everything back together and then pull out the other Luna chair and hopefully it looks good together. Also, while I was there at Curiosities, there's a new vendor in the corner. You haven't been to Curiosities since they came in. So there's a lot of stuff there that you're probably going to like, Laura. So we'll have to go back. They had some pieces to the fabrique, which we happened to collect. So it wasn't a complete set, but since we already have so many pieces, these will mix right in with what we currently have and just kind of add to our set. I don't think the price tag's still on it. If I remember correctly, it was around $60 for all these pieces.
For all of them?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Sometimes the coffee mugs sell for $20 each. Yeah. So that's awesome. This is cracking me up watching you set that up, Jesse. I love seeing you, a content creator. Look what I got for you. Happy early Christmas. No! No! So here is the entire haul. And as you can see, it all matches. I got white, blue, wood, brown, neutrals, stripes, and denim. I think everything looks really good together. First up, I'm gonna show you how I would oil these beautiful teak pieces and why even if you come across one and it's dried and thirsty, you should still pick it up if it's a good deal. These are the two wood oils that I use. Conrad's wood food oil I use on anything that does not have to be food safe. It kind of is a little deceiving with it saying food oil. It's just food oil for wood. Anything that needs to be food safe, I always use this 13 Chefs food grade mineral oil. So make sure you look for food grade. Mineral oil is great. It won't go rancid and it won't leave any kind of a coloring. It will just enhance the natural wood color. I just noticed those kind of look like fish shapes, don't they? Like a goldfish cracker. And now you let it sit. And once all of that has absorbed into the wood, you go ahead and get it buffed off, clean it off, let it sit, dry a little more, buff it again, and then you're ready to go. I love this vase. This is actually kind of a hard one to let go of. $6.99. This one was half off also because it was yellow. I am gonna let it go though. These are gonna go to our iced out Christmas collection. I'll insert a clip if you're new here and you don't know what I'm talking about. I thought this one was interesting because it came with the ceramic ball and the cord, and it did have a lot of scuffing on it, but I'm going to show you what I do to clean that up. All right, here's my secret, not so secret, Mr. Clean Magic Erasers. I use gloves with these because I've been told on YouTube, I don't think I actually fact checked it, but I've been told that these are not good for your skin. I use gloves now, and what we're going to do is we're just going to get that wet, and we're going to try to get all of these little scuffs and marks off of it. Watch how these just come right off. It takes a little bit of elbow grease. But I've had this be very successful on lots of different types of pottery. You see it's starting to come off. It's just a little more abrasive, and whatever it is not good for your skin. The magic in there.
I use this on my face every night.
That's why you look so good, babe.
Did you guys know I was 98 years old?
You're like a vampire. But look at that. It's already almost perfect. This goes a long way to making it look brand new. I actually think this could have originally been made for and sold to a church. And the reason why is the name on the bottom says BURGESS. And I looked online and I found a wholesale company that sells candle holders, candelabras, and a lot of other things specifically to churches. So I don't know for sure that this is from that company, but it might be. And I just thought that was interesting to learn because I never thought about a wholesale company doing something like that. So this is the beautiful wooden picture frame that I picked up. It was only $4.99, and sometimes the corners on these can come loose. So I always double check that the corners are nice and tight and that it's sturdy. Now this one did come with plastic inside instead of glass, but I'm gonna replace it with a piece of glass. And here's just a little look at some of the picture frames that I pick up to put vintage artwork in before I sell it. I usually look for something unique. I love the rounded corners on these, something rustic, something antique looking. It just depends on what piece of art I'm gonna put with it. So I like to have a wide variety of these here at the studio in kind of standard normal sizes. That way, when I find a piece of art, I've already got something here I can pull from. So even though I don't have a specific piece in mind to put inside this frame, now I have it ready to go when I find the right piece. And these little vintage Italian lidded dishes. Oh no, I just noticed that one's broken. How did I miss that? I was too excited about finding so many of them. So I'll probably sell this in a set of 4, and I'll hang on to this one just in case the bottom of one of them breaks. Sometimes I do that if I have just a partial piece. I hang on to it until this makes it to whoever buys the item, just in case. I'm bummed I missed that. It was only $2.50 though because it was half off. Not too big of a loss. But anyways, these little vintage Italian dishes are so cute, and I think they would be so great for having little jams in with a charcuterie board. You could put little olives in them, anything basically. So I always have extra things like honey dippers and cork of various sizing because you never know when you're going to find something that needs an extra cork, spoon, or honey dipper in it. You can buy these bulk on Amazon. You can also look for them at estate sales. That's usually a really affordable place to find them. But sometimes I actually like selling a brand new one that has not been used because it's easy to clean a ceramic dish, but not so much a wooden utensil. And I will link all of our favorite reseller supplies to have on hand in our Amazon store, which is in the description. And you can also find it on our website, leftcoastrevivals.com. I'm so excited about this bowl. This is the one thing that's definitely going to be a keeper out of today's haul. One of the reasons that I like to pick up plain white ceramic dishes is that you can mix and match them. So if you're thrifting, it makes it so easy to put them all together and have it look like a nice set of dishes. And then this has brass on the bottom. This was only $12.99 at Goodwill, and these aren't incredibly valuable. This would probably retail for around $40 to $60, but it's beautiful and it has no crazing, no cracks, no chips, and it's gonna go perfect with our kitchen stuff. I love this ceramic lamp. So pretty, neutral, beautiful shape. Has a nice wooden base in an Asian style. I think it's very timeless, classic, and I recently thrifted a wicker lampshade. So I'm gonna take this home and see how this looks on this lamp. I love the cream lamp with the wicker shade. It's just a little bit too short of a shade. This one sits right on where the bulb goes, so I can't really adjust it, unfortunately. It was so close, almost perfect. I would have sold them as a set. But you can definitely see how this could look beautiful in almost any style of home. The wicker shade makes it look a little bit more boho. You could do a mid-century barrel style shade with it, maybe in a different color. The cream and gray don't quite go together. I do think that the kind of cone shape looks really good with the shape on this. It just needs to be a little bit wider and a little bit longer. I'll keep looking. I'm sure I'll find one eventually at the thrift store. Test tubes are another thing that I usually have a variety of sizes on hand for. So this was something I found in Arizona, and I was talking about how I wanted to add a test tube to it to make sure that you could add liquid without ruining the wood. So you could add a little flour to it. Voila. This one kind of sticks up, so it's a little bit tall, but that's why you need a variety on hand of different sizes. We got such a good deal on this Victorian stand. It's so pretty. It's in really good condition, and it has the original marble for it. I try to thrift as much clothing as I can rather than buying new. And I picked up a cotton tunic. This one was a Madewell top. It's also cotton, and I liked the cutouts on the sleeves like that. I thought that would be very pretty. A neutral white linen top, denim dress, and kind of an oversized, fun black and white striped top that I thought would be cute to mix and match with different outfits. I like adding a pop of color or pattern to my outfits, but I always like to get these base neutrals thrifted because these add up if you buy them brand new. Do we think this is rosewood or Brazilian cherry? It's so pretty. I love the two-toned. It doesn't have any signature or wood type written on the bottom. I love this. This one I'm actually gonna let go of because we already have a wine rack holder. So this will be coming to our April 1st Friday sale. And then even though this set had a lot of crazing on it, I couldn't leave it behind. I think they're so great. This one didn't come with the bottom, so I'll actually probably swap out both of those. And again, this is why having rubber bottoms and corks of various sizes on hand is so great, because then you can have quick turnaround selling because you've already got everything in stock. This one has something really gross sounding inside.
Man, now I gotta figure it out.
Jesse's got to know, so we're going to be opening that up. What are your bets?
What's inside here?
Yeah, mine's dried.
I didn't get a chance.
Dried pepper.
Oh no.
That got all in one big giant chunk. That's my guess. Do you think it's a wad of money rolled up? What
is this the pepper shaker or the salt shaker?
That's the pepper because it only has the one hole.
Okay.
Or no, maybe the pepper has multiple holes and the salt has one, because everybody uses the opposite of what I do, because I like more salt, less pepper.
I don't know what the rule is either. I forget. If it doesn't have a P or S on it, I'm screwed.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, that's my guess. Is salt or pepper that got wet or moist? Sorry, I said that word. What if it's a wad of cash rolled up?
I think it's an old cork stopper that got pushed all the way down.
Oh, that's
and
a
they
good
couldn't
guess.
get it out.
That's a good guess. But that looks pretty old too.
You got to do surgery just to pull this thing out. Ooh, that's gross.
Gross.
Oh, some ancient spirit is coming out of here right now.
Oh no, I can see it.
I can see it. Oh, the curse of.
Oh. Why did we do that on my beautiful antique table?
Oh no.
What? What is it?
Just a big clump of old pepper.
That was my guess,
it?
but that's disgusting.
Can you see it rolling around there?
Gross. I don't know if I can sell this now after this, even if I clean them good.
We're all going to start sneezing here in a second.
Another thing we have in our Amazon store, these little sharks, they're so handy.
Ooh. We're like product review YouTubers now. Check this out.
It is hailing like all get out outside right now. It's so crazy. It just kind of came out of nowhere. The Luna chair has officially come out of retirement. I am so dang excited to finally have this chair back in our life. It has been living in our attic above the garage for quite a while now, and we both missed this chair. Now there's a couple things about this that are not perfect yet. It's still a project piece technically. All right, I had to get down on the floor to show you. So see this plaque right here? It's silver along with all of the bolts. Ours are black and wood colored on our Luna chair. But that should be a pretty easy fix. We just need to take off the hardware again, spray it black. These we might actually replace and see if we can buy replacement pieces from the maker of the chair. We'll look into that and see if that's an option. But for the plate, that should be a pretty easy fix to just take it off and spray it black. Honestly, I can't believe how good it turned out. It's so similar, and especially in our kind of low light that we have here, you really cannot tell any difference. Honestly, the most important factor was if the wood tone was gonna match, and they are a perfect match. By the way, this chair is super comfortable, so if you ever see one of these, test it out, because we love this chair, and I think it's even gonna be more comfortable now that we have the ottoman. So you can kick your feet up, listen to some music in the stereo, and just have a good time. We did end up paying $300 for this ottoman, which was a complete splurge, although it's probably about retail price. But since we've been looking for so many years, and we actually got this Luna chair at the Goodwill bins years ago for only $10 in perfect condition. So I feel like we're at $310 for the set, not too bad. Okay, sorry about the vertical, but I want to show you the space with the ceiling so you can kind of see this space as a whole. It's really coming together. I feel like it just has to be on wide angle for you to get kind of the full effect of the room. We have so many forever pieces in this space. This was a gift from our realtor when we purchased this home to fit the 1962 era. You probably already know about our light fixtures. We love those. Those actually came out of a church. We got those off Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace. I can't remember. We recently found the perfect stereo cabinet for Jesse to keep all of his stereo equipment and records in. The Luna chair is almost complete. We found the perfect bookshelf for that corner. It works great with the size and fits so many treasures
chairs on it. We love our Moroccan rug. We love our coffee table. We love our couch. These chairs are just temporarily out. We pull them out when we are entertaining and have more people and need more seating. And then my big chunky black chairs normally live here. But with the Luna chair coming back into the living room, these two big chunky chairs had to go. And I don't know if you remember, but I picked up two wooden chairs that needed to be recovered on the Oregon coast for just a few dollars each. We are going to find somebody who can help us recover them, and those are going to go here. The backs on the two chairs are really low, which is great because we want to be able to look past those chairs, see the stereo cabinet, the Luna chair, and the bookshelf. So even though we do move things around a lot in this living room, it's almost complete and we just love this space. It takes time to thrift all of the right pieces, but it is so worth it. Jean-Pierre, you want to say hi?
We're headed up north.
And it's
We're gonna
such a beautiful, sorry.
We're gonna hit the Goodwill there. Ref, I'm gonna complain to you. I'm gonna yell at you, ref.
Are you my new stylist?
I wear like a black shirt and a baseball hat every day.
You do, but you have really good taste when you try. It's like the old days of YouTube when Jesse only wanted his ear or his arm on camera. Who remembers that? You got my face!